You clicked on this video because you want to hear more about the Wheelie Guard, and you're probably asking yourself, does the Wheelie Guard actually help me wheelie? Well, I'm here to give you a review so far. I have used the Wheelie Guard a few times now. This was gifted to me for my birthday from my husband, Kenny, and I must admit I've only used it a few times, and I wish I started using it a lot sooner. As I have talked about it in my past videos, I have wrecked my bike. My back fender needs some love, but we're here, we're learning, and we're testing it out. Hey, hi, hello, I am Angelisa and I ride a 150 KTM XCW. I am just shy of 5 feet tall and I have done a lot of adjustments in customizing my dirt bike so that it fits me properly. I am a mother to 2 girls, and let's just say that this bodice of mine is aging like fine wine. Just kidding. But in all honesty, I am aging and I just can't risk getting hurt. At least minimize getting hurt. My future is with my family, and taking major risks in our sports can come with some serious consequences. All right, let's dive into this video. Is the Wheelie Guard worth it? Yes. And that comes to the end of our video. I'm just kidding. I will elaborate and go more into detail on why this Wheelie Guard is worth it. If you're looking to progress in your wheelies, then yes, this Wheelie Guard is gonna help. For someone like myself, who doesn't get a whole lot of riding time and a whole lot of seat time, the Wheelie Guard has given me the opportunity to learn proper body positioning, and it also provided faster progression. When I ride without the Wheelie Guard and I'm practicing wheelies and clutch ups, I am really practicing bad habits and I tend to panic. All right, let's take a look at this. I am doing a clutch pop without the Wheelie Guard and I get the tire up, but let's look closer. I have my back foot off the brake, which is creating a very bad habit. I am stoked on this, but I'm creating bad habits. I have flipped my bike more times than I like to admit. And I'm just happy that I have the Wheelie Guard on now so that I can continue on progressing the clutch ups and the wheelies so I don't destroy my back fender anymore. I can now say with confidence that I can keep my foot over the back brake, whereas before, without the Wheelie Guard, I would just lift that tire up and just felt so out of control, and the panic and anxiety would set in. My natural instinct when I am trying wheelies and clutch ups is to let go of everything. So as I said, it is a bad habit that I have gotten myself into, so I am relearning better habits with the Wheelie Guard on. So having the Wheelie Guard has given me patience in myself to really figure out what it is that I need to do in order to lift my tire up. So yes, keep in mind that I am still in the learning phase, but these are just my thoughts thus far. Is it easy to use? Yes. From standing to sitting wheelies to clutch ups, clutch pops, however you want to say it. Yes, it is very easy to use. It really does provide you that safety net so that when you do feel like the bike is going to flip or loop out from underneath you, the wheel saves it. You can install it just for a night if you plan on just doing wheelies or clutch up. I decided to put the Wheelie Guard on last week, so all I've been practicing are my wheelies and my clutch ups. And my bike did not loop out, and I did not panic. Maybe I panicked a little bit in the beginning, but because I was getting used to the wheel being there, I started learning proper and better habits. I am also preventing some very serious injuries that can occur. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to prevent all injuries. Injuries happen. This is part of our sport, but it can save you in the long run. Especially when I have 2 girls at home that really depend on me. I need products that I can depend on. So the girls need me to look after them. I need my products to look after me. And the Wheelie Guard is doing just that. It has reduced a lot of anxiety for me, and I've gained a lot of confidence. Does the Wheelie Guard give you the confidence to wheelie? Yes. Yes, it does. The beauty about this guard is that you can adjust it. They have adjustment points, so you can have it really low or really high, depending on your confidence level. If you're a beginner, you want to start low, great. I think that's a great starting point. That's actually a starting point that I'm at right now. I'm not ready to tackle those 12 o'clock wheelies. So starting small and working your way up is the best thing you can do to gain your confidence when doing a wheelie. The more I do this, the more I'm understanding, and it's all about repetition. Baby steps. With the setting that I have on the Wheelie Guard, it is allowing me to work on skills. So that is the rear brake control, that's giving me clutch and throttle control. So those are skills that I need to master, get used to, and make it a habit so that I can pivot the Wheelie Guard so I can start to get those 12 o'clocks. That is the goal. The goal is to get there. But right now, I just want to feel comfortable with all the skills, get those dialed, then I'll start adjusting the pivot point on the Wheelie Guard. Having the foot over the back brake has been such a game changer for me. Without having the Wheelie Guard, I just couldn't master it. It was almost like I would freeze when I got the wheel up. It was just panic mode and I just kind of forgot everything. So having this Wheelie Guard, it has been repetition and I've got the feeling of lifting up the tire. Now I'm focusing on having that foot over the brake, and I think that's a lot quicker progression that I have ever experienced, because I think if I didn't have the Wheelie Guard, I probably wouldn't get there till maybe next year. It takes longer for me to understand things, and it's repetition, yes, but if I can have a safety net, that has boosted my confidence so incredibly much. The Wheelie Guard's been amazing for that. Will you actually use the Wheelie Guard? Well, that depends on you. Do you want to wheelie? Do you want to clutch pop? Do you want to learn how to keep your foot over the brake and learn throttle control and clutch control while doing wheelies? It all depends on you and your goals. Maybe you don't want to wreck your bike. Maybe you feel timid on all controls and you're just not quite there. We all struggle. We all struggle with being timid on the clutch, throttle, the brake controls, to mental blocks. There are a ton of mental blocks when it comes to our riding and lifting that wheel. And if you struggle with any of these mental blocks or anything above that I mentioned, then yes, I say that this Wheelie Guard is for you. For an evening, put the Wheelie Guard on and just practice for a couple hours, and you do that a couple times a month. Just think of how far you'll progress rather than like taking a few years. At least that's how I look at it. I just feel like my progression is going a lot quicker because of the Wheelie Guard. So who is this Wheelie Guard for? I believe this guard is for anyone who wants to wheelie. Whether you're a beginner or pro, it really is for everyone at all levels to learn something new. From lifting your front tire up farther than you ever have to dialing in your brake, clutch, and throttle control, to those 12 o'clock wheelies and keeping it there. There really is something that everyone can learn and take away from. In all, having a bigger bike and a regular clutch. I used to ride with a recluse clutch on the 105 SX KTM, so that's a whole thing that I'm learning. This Wheelie Guard has given me confidence in learning as safely as possible. So follow along on my journey to perfect my wheelie game with the Wheelie Guard. And if you have any comments or suggestions, then drop them in the comments below and we can catch up there. And if you are at all curious on what I get up to on a typical weekend with a busy household and my girls and fitting all of the fun stuff in between, you can check out my latest weekend vlog, Moto Mom Edition, right here. Until our next hangout, keep killing it safely, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.